We all fail from time to time, which is maybe why we enjoy watching others fail, to remind us that yes, in fact, anyone can do it. From puddles that deceive to clumsy mascots and embarrassing interviews, these are the top 10 worst news reporting fails. Sometimes my favorite kind of fails. Number 10. Superman, Marvel superhero? This is maybe my favorite one I've come across, although to be fair, if she was reading off a teleprompter, I gotta say, this is a mistake that can happen. I have personally done it before, and the amount of comics that I've read, it's wild that it even still happens sometimes to me, but it does. But at the same time, this was live and on air, which makes it pretty cringe and embarrassing.
And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility.
Now she answered with her favorite, which she said was Superman, and then misquoted the line, with great power comes great responsibility. The classic, you should have said Spider-Man, you accidentally said Superman. Oh boy, that's awkward. Number 9. Hamburger. Personally, I feel like it would probably be pretty hard to be a meteorologist. It's hard enough for me to host in front of a green screen and read a script that I myself wrote off of a teleprompter sometimes. With meteorologists, now they have to actually use their green screen to, gesture to things happening on there that they actually can't really see, I don't think. Well, I'm assuming, looking off camera to see, what the heck they're reading or pointing at, I'm assuming they have some monitor so they can kind of see what's kind of on the green screen. But at the same time, what even is this? I wouldn't know. Is it raining here? Is it sunny up here? Is there a giant dragon over here? I mean, who knows what's going on this green screen? Where even in the world are we? For Michelle McLeod, her mistake at least wasn't too bad. She made the error of calling hamburger.
We're gonna get to Niagara Falls at 7:30, Buffalo around 8:30, hamburger 9 o'clock.
I mean, it's pretty close. Dang. Now I want a hamburger. Number 8. Big Red, no! On Good Day Arkansas, the NBC news station had a special guest on the show with them, the mascot known as Big Red. Who is Big Red? He is a mascot for the University of Arkansas. He's modeled after the Razorback hog, and I guess it should be mentioned that Razorback hogs are not known for their grace. At least I don't think they are based on this.
Oh, it's Big Red!
So excited.
Big Red! Oh!
As was evident here, Big Red ended up wiping out as he attempted to come around to join the morning news hosts, causing him to knock over their coffee table and, sadly, their coffee. Rest in peace, coffee. In the words of the news host herself, Big Red, oh. Number 7. My wife and my girlfriend. Not all news reporting fails are the fault of the reporter. In this case, the soccer player being interviewed, Mohamed Anas, put his own foot in his mouth when he was given an award and accidentally thanked both his wife and his girlfriend.
And I appreciate my friends also, my wife and my girlfriend. My wife, sorry to say, I'm sorry.
What's even weirder is I looked into it, and apparently later, do you know what he said? He calls his daughter his girlfriend, so he didn't have an actual girlfriend, but also, that's really weird to call your daughter your girlfriend.
I'm sorry.
Number 6. Norma Stitz. Let me split it up. Norma Stitz. This poor newscaster is getting pranked harder than Mo from The Simpsons.
Happy 80th birthday to Norma Stitz of Quitman. Happy birthday to you, Miss Norma. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Yikes. I'm assuming the other name or comment they sent in of Quitman was to refer to the idea that whoever read that should quit. This is why I'm always cautious when it comes to reading comments aloud or even usernames aloud in a video, especially if they sound weird or confusing. Either that or someone that wrote those down, that person just quit and they were like, whatever, I'm gonna throw this in here. This is my last day. Number 5. Ally McBeal? Clive Meary is a news reporter with the BBC, but even as a professional in his field on one of the most prominent news stations in the Western world, BBC News, he has his moments. When he reported on the court case of Jussie Smollett, he accidentally mispronounced the name of his correspondent who was on the scene.
Ally McBeal. McBeal is in Chicago for us tonight. Ali.
You can clearly see in his reaction that Aleem at first found the mistake a bit funny, but also overall did not seem impressed with Clive's complete mispronunciation of his name. I mean, to be fair to Aleem, Clive didn't even really say his name at all here. That's how bad it is, so it's more than just a mispronunciation, it's just the wrong name entirely. Number 4. It's Monday. This one literally made me laugh out loud. I kid cannot wait for you to see it. I feel like it's less of a news reporter fail and more of just like straight up comedy genius. But I guess as a news reporter, your job isn't necessarily to be a comedian, so maybe in that case, in some way it could be considered a fail, but it's honestly a brilliant one, which is why I'm happy to share it.
If you're not at work today or you're working from home, you may be wondering, what day is it? Todd has the answer for us.
It's Monday.
Those to the show cut to Todd, who reminded everyone the day of the week, which was Monday, and then the camera just stayed on him for an amazingly awkward amount of time. Number 3. Jumping into the deep end. A puddle isn't always what it seems to be. Just because it looks like it is sitting on the surface of the road doesn't mean that it is. Sometimes puddles can be extremely deep if they happen to cover a large hole in the middle of the road. Case in point, when this reporter went on location to show the state of an area that seemed to be hit by a massive storm and accidentally fell into a puddle that was, well, much deeper than it appeared.
Fue tan fuerte en este punto de la ciudad que para que tú tengas una idea, mira este poste de luz.
Number 2. Actually, I didn't have it locked. Sometimes you'll get a focus on a certain product during news segments, when shows are sponsored by said products or just have something fun they want to show you. But warning, not all products are fun and not all products are safe. Like this flex ladder, which the host assured us afterward was not faulty, but simply just wasn't properly locked into place.
And I tell you, it's very safe, it's durable, and it's lightweight.
Scaring me.
So really,
Wow.
now it's locked in place, okay? So really, you say,
Oh God, Harold, are you okay?
actually I didn't have it locked.
Number 1. Unavailable for comment. Correspondents have to get right in there and often question people on the fly. But sometimes this is impossible, especially if, like in this case, the person they are saying they had to reach out to has already died.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
This was the case with this correspondent who said on camera that she attempted to reach out to someone who had died in a car pursuit, but they were unavailable for comment. That's about it. I'm your host Amanda, and until next time, remember to drink water and stay curious.